Hello and welcome back to CloudFox Hub. Right now, our DynamoDB series is going on and we are exploring all the options that we are getting while we are clicking on DynamoDB table. For example, right now I have one DynamoDB table known as order table. Now, if I'm going to click over here, I'm getting so many tabs. We are exploring each and every tab here, but today in this video, I'm going to explain you about backups. So let's start. Here, I'm going to explain you all these options using this particular mind map. So let's start with introduction. DynamoDB backups help to protect your data. If you have your application, you are storing all the data of your application into the backend called database, and here data is the most important part. Using DynamoDB backup option, you are actually protecting your table, means you are protecting your data. They ensure you can recover data in case of errors, corruption or disaster. If anything happens to your table, it can be error or it can be disaster, you don't need to worry about it because you have backup available. You can easily restore data from the backup. Backup save your table's data, indexes and setting. They do not affect table performance or availability. Now this is the most important part because in normal database management system, when we are going to take backup, it is definitely affecting the performance. Here, plus point with the DynamoDB we have is it is not going to affect performance of our DynamoDB table while backing up the data. Now, here in DynamoDB, we have two options for backup. First, continuous backup known as PITR, point-in-time recovery and on-demand backups. If you look at over here, the first option that I'm getting is point-in-time recovery and the another one is backups. I want you to understand the differences between these two because here the most important question we have is why they are actually providing two options. If they are providing two options, means there is logic and we have to use both of these options wisely. Now to use this option wisely, we have to understand differences. We have to understand use cases of these two options. Here I have a specific detailed explanation about both of this. Here we are actually going to compare them using these 5 points. Once you understand these 5 points, you do not need to read this again because you will get crystal clear understanding about differences and use cases of these two backup options. So let's understand these differences step by step. Here we are going to start with trigger. PITR is continuous automated process. So you just need to on it. That's all. It is going to back up your database automatically. So if you look at over here, right now the status is on, means PITR is already enabled and my DynamoDB table backup is continuously working. By default, when you create your DynamoDB table, it is off. You just need to click over here, turn on point-in-time recovery, and now it is continuously backing up my DynamoDB table. If I'm going to talk about backups, it is kind of manual backup. Okay, so here trigger is manually. You have to go to create backup. You have two options: create on-demand backup, means backup right now, or you can also schedule your backup. But here this is manual process. You are initializing this backup process. Backup duration, continuous taking for up to 35 days. Here backup retention period is 35 days. So it is going to store your backup for 35 days. So that's why we are saying that it is going to take a backup for next 35 days and it is backing up your data at every second interval, right? Here It is instant snapshot at a point in time. Let's say that if I'm going to back up right now, it will back up full data for a current period of time. Data restore data at any second in the last 35 days. You know, this PITR backup having retention period of 35 days. So if you want to restore your backup, you can restore this at any point of time between last 35 days. Here, full table at the time of backup. Let's say that right now I want to take a backup. I'm just going to take full backup of my database. After 2 days, 5 days, 6 days, if I want to restore this, I can restore this backup and it is always full backup, right? Use case, we are using this PITR for disaster recovery because it is going to back up. Sorry, I know that you want to watch full video, but full video is now not available on YouTube. If you want to watch full video, I want you to go to our website. When you will go to our website, you will find out our course 100 Days YouTube Challenge. I want you to enroll for this course by paying only 499 rupees for lifetime if you are from India. If you are from outside of India, you just need to pay $7 US. Once you will enroll to this course, you are going to get all full videos over there on our portal. You are also going to get certificate after completing the course, and we have just uploaded 120 videos. We are going to upload another 120 videos as well. So there will be total 240 videos. I hope we are going to meet inside the class. Thank you very much.